Time for Student of the Week.
But before you reaching here, it's very tough. They were kind of fraud people.
How do you recognize them?
Because आपको पता चलता है वहाँ पे जाओ जो बोला और photos are totally different. So जो बोला था उससे opposite, totally opposite. They were showing me photos like, oh, these are the photos and this are the place. वहाँ पे इतना तो पता है कि वहाँ जाके struggle करनी है. Because no one is doing part-time jobs over there in India.
Yeah.
Just you have to study and then field job and everything.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, mentally I was prepared कि मेरे को पता है कि चलो वहाँ जाके struggle करनी है. But एक वो भी है कि we will get freedom. Yeah. You will be very independent.
You'll behave like an adult.
Yeah. We will earn by ourselves. We have to learn. We have to like manage the house and everything. So you will get to know so many things over here.
पेरेंट्स का लाड, घर का आराम छोड़कर पढ़ने आते हैं. स्कूल, घर, जॉब की जगलिंग में दिन बिताते हैं. डिटर्मिनेशन कुछ करने का रखता है मन को स्ट्रॉन्ग. तभी तो परदेश में भी ये अपने जलवे दिखाते हैं.
स्टूडेंट्स को जानते सब है, पर पहचानो मेरे यानी कि जयमिन के साथ शो आपनो गुजराती के स्पेशल सेगमेंट स्टूडेंट ऑफ द वीक पर.
And now it's time for Student of the Week. 10-8. We are back again with a new episode. चीजें जो आपके आजू बाजू होती है या फिर आपके खुली आंखों के सामने जो होती है, सिर्फ वही सही नहीं होती है. चीजें वो भी सही होती है जो जहां पर आपकी नजर नहीं होती है, जहां पे शायद आप नजर नहीं डालना चाहते हो. स्ट्रगल इज रियल, आई डू अग्री. बट उसके साथ साथ जो कॉलेज की लाइफ है, जहां पे आप अपने दोस्त बनाते हो, जहां पे आप मैक्सिमम टाइम जो चीजें नहीं करनी होती है उसमें स्पेंड करते हो, पर उसके साथ साथ दिस इज द टाइम वेयर यू मीट न्यू पीपल. पर नए लोगों के साथ मिलने के चक्कर में आप अपने जब कॉलेज में जाते हो, गुड मार्क्स अचीव करने के लिए जाते हो, प्रोफेसर्स, नई कंट्री के साथ जुड़ने के लिए जाते हो, नए कल्चर को सीखने के लिए जाते हो, पर उसके साथ साथ कुछ चीजें ऐसे भी होती है जहां पर आप नहीं चाहते कि यहाँ पर मैं कंटिन्यू करूं. पर एज ए स्टूडेंट क्या आपको चीजें पता है कि आप ये चीज सही कर रहे हैं, गलत कर रहे हैं, इफ यू आर गोइंग इन अ राइट डायरेक्शन, रॉन्ग डायरेक्शन? इफ नॉट, यू आर एट द राइट प्लेस, बिकॉज आई एम द वन हु इज रनिंग दिस शो, स्टूडेंट ऑफ द वीक, फ्रॉम मेनी years नाउ. इट्स माय थर्ड सीजन and આજનો જે એપિસોડ છે એ પણ it's going to be very interesting. So if you are listening right now, we're going to talk to Archi, and she's going to share a lot of stories about her life, about her jobs. The best part is कि last 1 year ની અંદર she has changed 4 jobs. 1 year, 4 jobs. What is it? Why did that happen? We'll talk to her soon. And we're going to introduce her first. Hi Archi, how are you? Good morning.
Hi Jaymin, how are you?
I'm good. Good morning. Kem che?
Good morning, ekdam mast.
The must. Very nice. How was your morning, by the way? What do you usually do in Sunday, Saturday?
Mostly I have a shifts in the weekend. So पूरा weekend बिगड़ जाता है.
Well, but job is job. You have to do it.
Yeah.
That's
Mostly weekdays are in college. So college में पूरा time weekdays पे और weekends are shifts.
Oh, that's good. That's even better क्योंकि you have a balancing then. Weekdays कहीं और पे, weekends, you and we all need to earn. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
जब छोटे थे तब बहुत बात अलग थी कि we didn't have to worry anything and then just carry on the life. But yes, when did you arrive? What was the college? What was your course?
So I arrived Canada last year. It was my September intake, 2022, and because of visa delay, so my classes were online. So I came here in October, so it was 1 month delay.
Okay.
So my first semester was totally online, and the second semester was totally offline. So it was very hard. Like first 1 month, I have to do online classes at home, so the timings are different and everything.
What do you mean by home? And what did you do from September to October?
I just did online classes over there.
From India?
यहाँ पे online classes like morning times होते हैं. वहाँ पे रात को जाके पूरा class online attend करो.
So what time you were attending the classes then?
It was like at the mid, like from 11 o'clock at night till 6 or 7 in the morning.
So you were already living Canadian time zone
Yeah.
in India.
So I was used to it.
But सच्चू कैसे सच्चू अटेंड करते थे?
I want to say yeah. Actually yeah, but sometimes I feel very sleepy. I can't tell, like आधा टाइम तो ऑलमोस्ट मैंने सोया ही, ऐसा बोलना तो भी चलेगा.
So you turn on the class and the Zoom is on and then your Zoomy is also on.
Yeah.
How many times did that happen in 1 month, I would say?
Almost
50%?
50%. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks to be genuine. इतना तो अंदाजा आ जाता है क्योंकि it's not easy at night 11 to 1 and then you were attending another 2 to 5. Was it purely due to visa delay where all the other students also were participating from?
Yeah, actually last year there was so many issues regarding visas, like many students like getting visas like almost after 3.5 months or 4 months even sometimes, and even people are getting visas after 6 months also.
Wow.
So you are at a point like you cannot decide कि क्या करे, like should we shift to the next intake, defer कराए या continue करे online studies, because if online continue करेंगे and what if कि visa आए नहीं, then your all 20-25 lakhs are gone.
Yeah. अभी जाना तो कनाडा में है ना.
Yeah. So everyone was confused at that time कि defer करे ना करे, but at that time like Canada government ने उस time announce किया था notice that you will like at that time it was that like COVID के बाद compulsory it was offline classes, but just for last intake 1 semester they posted to online. So everyone was confused and that thing was happened. So I waited like क्या करूँ. It was very difficult situation at that time कि क्या करना है. So मैंने wait किया. But luckily I got a visa, like 6 September college start hoti hai, and I got visa around 12th of September.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, and at that time air ticket was very high. It's almost 2.5 lakhs.
One
2.5. Yeah.
Wow.
Only one way. 2.5 to 3 lakhs.
And parents अपने बहुत सारे अरमानों के साथ जब आपको इधर भेजते हैं, was it that difficult, leaving everybody behind and then?
It's very difficult because आप पूरे टाइम उनके साथ रहे हो वहाँ पे, and you just directly not even moving to a city, different city. It was totally a new country. यहाँ पे इतने सारे changes है, पूरा different culture, everything is different.
Whose decision it was to come to Canada? Was it mom, dad or you?
They wanted me to send here, but it was mainly my decision. मेरे को जाना है, एक्सप्लोर करना है, क्या है क्या नहीं, बट यहाँ के रियलिटी पता चलती है.
Okay, now there you came. So what was your first impression about Canada and what is your current impression about Canada?
So मैं जब आई तब फॉल चल रहा था. It was very beautiful. मैं यही कहूँगी कनाडा का फॉल is the best thing. इतना ब्यूटीफुल है. But and after 1 or 2 months, totally winter. So it's very difficult in winter.
So when you were in India, what I meant to ask is when you were in India, the hype about Canada and the, हमारे ख्याली पुलाव में जो कनाडा की impression थी, what was that and what is right now?
वहाँ पे इतना तो पता है कि वहाँ जाके struggle करनी है. Because no one is doing part-time jobs over there in India.
Yeah.
Just you have to study and then field job and everything.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, mentally I was prepared कि मेरे को पता है कि चलो वहाँ जाके struggle करनी है. But एक वो भी है कि we will get freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like freedom from family. Not, I will say family, but
You are on your own.
Yeah.
Like,
you will be very independent.
You'll behave like an adult.
Yeah. We will earn by ourselves. We have to learn. We have to like manage the house codes and everything. So you will get to know so many things over here.
And what was the course, by the way, what you mentioned? What was the course in college?
So my college was Conestoga. So I have 2 years of course. Like one course was big data, and another course right now I am pursuing is virtualization and cloud computing. So it
Very
was
nice.
1 plus 1. So, and I didn't take a single break in between. Like mostly people are doing like they are
6
taking 2
months.
courses and taking 4 months or something break. But I know jobs issue है. Even in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, students बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गए. तो जॉब इश्यू बहुत ही ज्यादा है.
So you're in Kitchener right now?
Yeah, I'm in Kitchener right now. So मेरा first campus था Kitchener downtown and the second one is Waterloo campus.
Which one is better?
I will prefer Waterloo. Because Waterloo में आपको लगेगा चलो कनाडा रह रहे and even its ambience, infrastructure, everything is very nice.
So if you get to choose Kitchener, Cambridge or Waterloo to stay as a student, for example, which city do you choose? Just think about the living expenses, job opportunities, colleges, bus routes, infrastructure. Cambridge, Waterloo or Kitchener, what do you choose?
If I'm going for a specific aspect for, say, living, then expense is very high in Waterloo because it's a main city and you will find everything over there, clubs and restaurants and everything over there, even college. There are two main campuses like University of Waterloo over there, Wilfrid Laurier, Conestoga College. So the living expenses are very high over there. But if you want to live at a very peaceful place, then you can live in Kitchener. And for the job opportunities, I will select Cambridge. Because compared to Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge has high opportunities and jobs.
Any personal experience? Why do you say Cambridge?
Because अभी तक मेरी जितनी job है, like my first 2 jobs were in Cambridge. मेरे को एक भी single job Kitchener-Waterloo में नहीं मिली. बहुत like I have distributed.
Is it because of the more competition?
I think so because there are so many students over here. So many. And last year there was something like you can do 40 hours if you have applied before October or something.
Yeah. That's right.
So till December 23, if you have applied before October 22, you can do 40 hours or something.
Correct. एक साल में 4 जॉब कैसे हो गई उसके बारे में मैं आऊँगा. But then when you arrived, orientation तो हुआ नहीं, वो तो ऑनलाइन हुआ होगा. So कॉलेज में वो फर्स्ट डे कैसा था फिर?
I will say first semester तो मैं गई नहीं कॉलेज. Second semester was good, but online में कोई friends नहीं बनते पहली चीज. And दूसरा कि जब offline में transfer हुए तो every semester the sections got changed. Like people get changed and everything. Again आपको नए से शुरुआत करनी है, new courses, new subjects and everything. So it's a difficult thing. But yeah, it's very tough because जो इंडिया का culture है studies का and Canada का it's very different. जैसे कि वहाँ पे ले लो कि we are purely learning theoretical and in Canada you are applying practical knowledge and everything. But the thing is professors are, I will say there is much partiality over here.
Really?
At workplace or at college.
Why do you say that?
I have experienced this. Like there was one subject over there in my first course. Which includes some mathematical concepts and everything. So there was one new coding language over there.
Okay.
It's called R. And it's very new for me.
What's your background from India?
IT engineering.
Okay.
I did my bachelor's over in India.
So you came after 4 years of engineering and then you came here?
Yeah. I just completed my bachelor's last year in May and then directly came here in September.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, go ahead, please.
So there is a partiality, as I was saying, like they know कि वो एकदम basic से करवा रहे, that's a good thing. And he was teaching us very well, no doubt. उनका जो proper जो scenario है पढ़ाने का, everything was good. और वो हमें reference material भी देते हैं जो उन्होंने class में करवाया, right? And he was saying like you can refer this for your assignments. We were referring it. But you know, as usual, class में 30, 60, कितने भी students हैं, everyone was referring at that thing. But everyone was referring, so almost सबका same होने वाला है. And he was saying like, you have copied from someone else and everything, this stuff. And here, academic integrity is the main thing.
And you got it?
Yeah, I got it. Like they are giving me, they are giving everyone first warning, but he didn't give me single warning.
Why?
I explained. I don't know what was the issue. I explained my situation. And first, when I got it, I was in India. So obviously, उस time तो आपको पता ही नहीं होगा first month में कि क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं.
Intensity बतानी होगी इसकी.
Yeah. तो उनको बताना पड़ता है कि हमने ऐसे किया, आपकी reference. You can even check, right? तो सब refer करेंगे वो तो. मैंने बताया ये चीज़ है, एक्सप्लेन किया पूरा. उस टाइम तो मेल से ही आपको कन्वर्सेशन करनी पड़ती है. आई एक्सप्लेन हिम बट इट डिडंट. तो उसमें आता है फर्स्ट इंटीग्रिटी पे आपके 25%, then 50, then directly 0.
How many you got?
He gave me 2 integrities.
Okay. In 2 months?
Yeah. The first semester was for 3-4 months. So in first month only I got first integrity.
Okay. Wow. Congratulations.
And he was grading very strictly. Then again जब मेरी second आई तब मैंने उनको explain किया. He was again telling me you have copied from this guy or this guy and everything was there. And at last, and it was not only happened with me, it was happened with other students also. He failed almost half of the class.
You were one of them?
Yes, I was.
What are you saying? You had to do the whole semester again?
Not whole semester. Actually, obviously,
one course.
Yeah, one subject again in next semester, and it was only when if available होगा तो ही मिलेगा in next semester.
How much you extra paid for that?
Like it depends on your credits, like how much credit it is. So it depends. If it's more than 4 or 5 credit, it will be 1,500. If 3-4, then it will be 1,000.
What was yours?
1,000.
Okay, still not bad, but still a big amount for a student. Yeah. Well.
So मैंने बहुत आगे कंसल्टेशन लिया, आगे काउंसलर से बात की, इवन ऑलमोस्ट बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स एंड एवरीवन, बट दे वर लाइक वी कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग, यू हैव टू आस्क योर कोर्स कोऑर्डिनेटर कि आपको वो सब्जेक्ट फिर से नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर में दे. आई टॉक्ड विद देम एंड एवरीथिंग, बट दे आर नॉट रिप्लाइंग. द फर्स्ट थिंग, दे आर नॉट इवन रिप्लाइंग योर मेल्स.
Well. So then अर्ची की फर्स्ट जॉब कहाँ पर थी?
मेरी फर्स्ट जॉब थी एक क्लोथिंग स्टोर में, which was in Cambridge as usual, I said. So I got a job after 1.5 months, and it's a really very hard struggle, I will say, to find a job. I distributed almost 50 resumes per day everywhere. I'm just selecting every location कि इस लोकेशन पे मेरे को इतने देना है, इतनी जगह देना है. I almost went for 1 month. And obviously सब बोलते हैं Indeed पे jobs apply करो, but luckily I got from Indeed only. My first job was from Indeed.
Oh really? Good.
Yeah, so it was a clothing store. I worked over there for 2.5 months. But again winter came, और जब winter आता है तो businesses goes down and everything happens. So मेरे hours cut हो गए. And it was
so you joined in October, November, December you did, and January.
Yeah, November mid and January mid I left that job. So I just did for 2 months.
You left or they asked to leave?
I left that job.
Why?
Hours, just they are giving me 4 hours a week. क्या होता है 4 hours में? पहले दे दिया जब सीजन थे तब they were giving me 15-20, but बाद में just 4 hours. So I left that job.
What was the second job then?
Second job was a factory job.
Did you find it and leave or just ऐसे छोड़ दिया फिर दूसरा ढूंढना स्टार्ट किया?
नहीं, मैंने पहले दूसरा ढूंढा because I know कब मिलेगा क्या पता, right?
At least 4 ही सही.
Yeah. So luckily I got a job, but just with reference. So I will say make more and more contacts because contacts के बिना कुछ नहीं है. Jobs हाँ मिल जाती है, कभी कभी जाओ हायरिंग हो तो मिल जाती है, but it's very difficult. Because if you are making contacts, you will get a reference, and even when you are going to find a job, वो लोग पहले यही पूछते हैं, reference है. So make contacts, you will get a reference definitely.
What was that factory job? What were you doing there?
So the factory job was first I need to do loading, unloading stuff. So it was tough for almost.
Was it heavy?
Little bit. Some of the cases are heavy, some of were light. And after a month or 2, they give me training on AGV something. So it's a automatic version of forklift.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I did that. So I did the job over for 6 months, I guess, till June end. Then I got laid off. They lay off so many people over there. So I was one of them.
So the second job was done.
Yeah, second job was done.
In what, 3-4 months?
I did there from January end to June end, so it's almost 6 months.
What was the third job?
So after so much struggle, actually my study permit was almost expired in July. So मैंने जो study permit extension के लिए apply किया था, So it got shifted. Like at that time, I can work for 40 hours, but then I got shifted to 20 hours.
Oh yeah.
So it's difficult because उस टाइम इस ईयर में ऐसा है कि जिसको भी जो फुल टाइम कर सकता है उनको जॉब मिल जाती है, बट फॉर पार्ट टाइमर्स इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज 20 आवर्स के लिए अभी कोई रेडी नहीं होता, बिकॉज सबको पता है नाउ एवरीवन कैन डू 40 आवर्स, बट दे डोंट नो कि ओनली सम पीपल कैन डू 40 आवर्स. So what
was the third job then?
Yeah. So from last 3 months I was struggling, like I was looking for a job and everything, and I was totally depressed. Fees भरनी है, rent pay करना है, GIC खत्म, everything was gone. क्या करे? So my third job right now is in Burrito.
Burrito Boys?
Yeah, Burrito Boys. So I'm doing right now there. So it's good, but 3 महीने जो मैंने निकाले हैं, it's very tough.
क्योंकि आप अर्न नहीं कर रहे हो, खर्चे तो हो ही रहे हैं, GIC भी खाली हो चुकी है.
कुछ नहीं है. Then I started like doing collaborations. So सोचा कि चलो साइड इनकम हो जाएगी थोड़ी बहुत, right? So I focused on that.
Is that a good market in Canada? As an influencer?
As an influencer, yeah, it is. If you are doing related, like making reels related to Canada and everything, पर अब वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा हो गए. बहुत लोग करते हैं, yeah, right? Many people, yeah, I know. But I was doing modeling in India from last 2.5 years. तो वहाँ पे वो मार्केट वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छा. But here you can do only food blogging and Canada related stuff. So you will get rich and everything, but it's good.
So third job already हो गई, तो what is the fourth job then?
Finally, from again reference, I just got a job at Walmart.
Okay.
So अभी तो just start ही किया है, 1 week जैसा हुआ है.
Okay.
So finally got there because hours ही नहीं मिल रहे, right?
How did you get the job, by the way? How did you, like, did you appear for an interview? Was it a job fair or something? क्या हुआ था?
Yeah. So after I left that factory job, जुलाई में एक McDonald's job fair था.
Oh wow. Okay.
So they were like they want to hire for 4 locations, and when I went there, like it was a time for around 9 or 10. I don't know. I exactly remember that. But half hour पहले मैं already पहुंच गई थी because I know more people will be there. But I didn't expect कि there will be 1.5 kilometer of line, like almost 200, more than 200 people were there.
Wow. Oh wow.
Just think how many people are jobless. So it was tough. Like I went there, I waited, but I know नहीं लगने वाला यहाँ पे कुछ. So many people are there जिनके पास like almost 6 months से ज़्यादा job ही नहीं है. So फिर
it's difficult.
Yeah, I went to different places then again on that day, and luckily I went to Burrito Boys and I gave my resume and they were like, okay, like first thing, are you Gujarati?
Okay.
So ये भी मैटर करता है कि आपका.
Are you Gujarati?
Yeah, I am Gujarati.
પછી પાછળ મ્યુઝિક વાગવું જોઈએ, ગરબો છે, ગુજરાતી ક્વેશ્ચન માર્ક એન્ડ ધેન પછી હમણાં જે રીલ્સ ચાલે.
Yeah, are you Gujarati? Yes.
हमने बात की किचनर, कैम्ब्रिज और वाटरलू की. Where were you staying? How was that experience? How much you were spending? What was the living cost?
So I live in Kitchener right now.
Okay.
So मैंने जब वहाँ से आना था यहाँ पे, तो I was finding a house. As usual, you know, यहाँ पे हम इंडिया से तो कुछ फाइनल नहीं कर सकते. Until and unless कि आपको कोई relatives में हो या friends हो, anything. And no one was here. So I was totally new to this place. One of my friend went to a place and they were asking for a deposit, early deposit, like first and last. First and last is obviously common, but before you reaching here, it's very tough. So almost like they were kind of fraud people.
How do you recognize them?
Because आपको पता चलता है वहाँ पे जाओ, जो बोला हो photos are totally different, जाओ, that is totally different. So जो बोला था उससे opposite, totally opposite. They were showing me photos like, oh, these are the photos and this are the place.
Wow.
So after that, one of my friends' relative were shifting here from Manitoba, Winnipeg. They were living over there from last 4 years. So उनको बोला कि ऐसा है, ऐसा ऐसा. They never like allow people to stay in PG with them, but उन लोगों ने allow किया. They were very good. They are very friendly. They were very helpful. Everything was there. But yeah, PG was very nice, I will say. But uske saath rent is also high. So it's like
What were you paying?
almost 750, 800 with food. But
Was it your personal room?
no, it's a sharing.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
You were sharing a room with a boy or a girl,
Yeah, one of my friends, yeah.
and then it was $800. Oh my goodness. Were you guys only the two people were staying, or there were more people as well?
Like, initially we were only two, but we all together shifted to a new house. Earlier we were living in apartment, and then we shifted to a house. So the utilities and everything are more compared to apartment. So
Correct.
it becomes a little bit more. और वहाँ पे फिर दूसरे दो friends. Like, we were having 2 rooms for 4 people.
Okay. Oh wow.
But the thing is, in winter, like, we need to walk for almost 25 minutes to take a bus. Because that community where we are living, so they are just developing right now. It's
Wow.
a project of, I guess, 150 houses or something.
25 minutes walk?
Yeah. 25 minutes of walk.
Have you come across any crazy snow and then you still had to go?
Yes. I will say, when I was doing a job in Cambridge at a clothing store. So at that time, at one day it was a snowstorm. And it's like almost the snow is till the knees. And I have to walk for almost 2.5 kilometers or 25 minutes
Oh wow.
to take a bus.
Hmm.
And it's like, what I will say, it's so much, already snowstorm hai, itni thand hai, वो भी first winter. It's very difficult. Choose a house जहाँ पे bus stop जल्दी नजदीक में मिल जाए. And I will prefer apartment rather than house.
Why?
First thing is snow clean करना है आपको house में. इतनी ठंड में snow clean करो. So it's a tough. And in apartment you don't have to worry about that, right?
Have you shoveled the snow? Are you sure? How many times?
2-3 times, I will say. Because I live with a family, so I don't need to clean it. But still, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I must say that. It's very tough. Okay. And then currently you are staying with your friends now. What is that cost? What?
Yeah, I just shifted with my friends. So it's around 400-500. And
that is
apart
without
from,
food.
Yeah, without food. And with that groceries and everything. So it will be around 600 something.
And it is still sharing a room, right?
Yeah.
400. Okay. Oh, wow. I just cannot imagine how a student, after paying fees, well, that's a new standard, I say.
You have to even pay your fees. You have to pay the rent. And obviously, GIC will come till only for 10-11 months, I guess. Okay. And just you need to find a job. You have to work.
Wow.
And other expenses are also there. If you want to live a good life, you will enjoy and everything.
Of course we go, right? I
Yeah.
mean, once a month we go to pub, or at least we'll enjoy our life,
Yeah.
outside food and something. Or maybe Wonderland will go, for example. That's a $60-70 a ticket.
100 for a pass.
100?
For a pass.
It's
Yeah.
been 4-5 years. I haven't gone there, so I don't know. Okay. Anything specific कि जो girl employee को workplace पे ध्यान रखना चाहिए? Have you come across anything? Because why I'm asking is I had an interview last week as well for a student, and it was a crazy experience at the grocery store with her. So anything specific you have noticed or we should be aware about?
I will say yes. Every workplace have some situations like that. और especially with girls, उनको बहुत ध्यान रखना पड़ता है. Because obviously, as a boy, like कोई भी होगा बहुत ज़्यादा frank बनेगा आपके साथ पहले तो. Will try to do a friendship, फिर close आएगा, फिर drop off, और वो सब pick up करो, वो करो. I will drop you off, I will pick you up. सामने से ऐसे offers. But as a girl, आपको पता होना चाहिए कि किसका क्या intention है, right? Bad intention, is it a bad intention or a good intention?
आपके साथ हुआ ऐसा कुछ?
Not really, but yeah, one of the experiences there when I was working, like there is a guy over there. So he was trying to be very friendly with me. Like obviously आपको नए नए हो तो आपको तो अच्छा ही लगेगा, चलो अच्छा बिहेव कर रहे हैं, वो कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो आप भी फ्रेंडली होंगे, यू विल गेट टू नो ईच अदर. वर्क प्लेस है, कुछ ना कुछ शेयरिंग होता होगा, बातें कर रहे हो, वो कर रहे हो. सो देन दे स्टार्टेड टचिंग. ओके, they will try
saying
to
that happened to you.
Yeah. They will try to touch your hand. They will like help you with doing any stuff or something. But you will get to know about that. And you should be aware about that. कि किसकी क्या intention है. Mostly सब गर्ल्स के साथ होता है. Luckily, I just got this experience. But कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं. Because I know how to control that thing. But I will say कि don't be open up that much कि सामने वाला आपको बहुत like पैम्पर करके फ्रैंक बन के आपको फंसा ले, राइट? बिकॉज अभी बहुत ज्यादा केसेस बन रहे हैं इसके. एंड एज यू सेड इन लास्ट एपिसोड द गर्ल सेड, राइट? यहाँ पे पीपल आर ऑल्सो वेरी रेसिस्ट. सो मूविंग टू दैट पार्ट, आई हैव सीन like at workplace, like as an Indian, you will not be treated well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At my workplace, I know, like if they are Canadians, I will not specifically speak about that, but yeah, मैंने देखा है कि उनका कुछ होगा ना, they will take it very lightly and everything. And if anything happened
by a student
or specifically Indian, they will treat you very badly.
Okay. Wow. Before we close interview, any suggestions for students or any new students?
I will just say, for jobs, make good contacts. And yeah, make more and more contacts. I know it's very tough to get a job right now. But if you make a contact, at least you will get a reference. At least you will get an interview from somewhere, right?
Correct.
And on this topic related to girls, just be aware, don't be so frank, don't be like close with anyone so much. If you know that person very well, their background, then that's good. But randomly किसी के साथ like इतना ज़्यादा close होना, I will not prefer that.
Okay, thanks for Archi for everything. It was pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
एक साल में 4 जॉब चेंज करना उसका इंटेंशन नहीं था, पर जरूरत बिल्कुल थी. दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस इन द करंट सिनेरियो, कि जो आपको वहां बैठ के दिखाया जाता है या फिर आप जो सोच रहे हो उससे रियलिटी थोड़ा डिफरेंट है. कॉलेज की फीस मेंटेन करते करते अपने लिविंग एक्सपेंस को अपने आप बेयर करते हुए, इफ यू डोंट हैव अ जॉब फॉर फ्यू मंथ्स, I do understand that you came for studies and you should focus on studying. But जिंदगी को चलाने के लिए पैसा भी चाहिए होता है. So then वो करने के लिए हर टाइप की जॉब भी करनी पड़ती है. From a modeling to a factory job to making a burritos and now at the Walmart. Trust me, the acceptance of this life is more important than anything. If you think कि मैं यहाँ से आया हूँ, यहाँ से आई हूँ, this is what I do, I was this and you cannot do this one, this country is not for you. Don't think about it. Everyone struggles, everyone survives, everyone becomes successful. But जब आप मेहनत करोगे तब, जब आप बड़े बाप के लड़के हो तो फिर कुछ नहीं हो सकता. 10:45, this was Student of the Week with Archi. Next week we'll come again with the new episode.
पेरेंट्स का लाड, घर का आराम छोड़कर पढ़ने आते हैं. स्कूल, घर, जॉब की जगलिंग में दिन बिताते हैं. डिटर्मिनेशन, कुछ करने का, रखता है मन को स्ट्रॉन्ग. तभी तो परदेश में भी ये अपने जलवे दिखाते हैं.
स्टूडेंट्स को जानते सब है, पर पहचानो मेरे यानी कि जयमिन के साथ. शो આપણો ગુજરાતી के स्पेशल सेगमेंट स्टूडेंट ऑफ द वीक पर.